coming, man. It's a Monday, you know what I'm saying, beginning of the week, but it's a good week because, you know, it's going by fast. If it's going by fast, we're going to get the Friday fast, we're going to get that money on, we're going to have that fun, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we're about to get into these videos, break them down. I'm trying to do a new schedule. I'm trying to do 2 hours every day, you feel me? Because I be capping on these, you feel me? I know I used to be every day, but we're going to start doing 2 hours. 2 hours every day, I feel like that's a good limit. Ain't nothing wrong with it, you feel me? But I appreciate you for watching. If you're coming in here right now, if you're coming in afterwards, appreciate you too. Like, if you coming in afterwards, it's cool, bro. Like, don't even trip on it. Because you here, you watched it, you feel me? I ain't gonna never trip on you if you watched it afterwards. But if you don't watch it at all, like, man. Why they had that one open? Alright, brother. Too much cheese on the salad, brother. Alright. Dating app disasters turns into aggressive stalker body cam. We're gonna see what's going on. So, aggressive stalker, that means he wanna go out the way to stalk. You feel me? Out the way to stalk. You feel me? So we're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna break it down piece by piece. I appreciate you for watching. If you're watching afterwards, you watching right now. I'm not.
Tracking device on the passenger side of her car.
Okay.
To bring you up to speed, we found an additional tracking device on the passenger side of her car.
Okay, thank you.
Additional.
All right.
Was it two?
And then I have victim Noto and...
Oh, cool.
In my car? Tracking?
Yep, but we took it out.
Nah, that ain't the point though, gang.
Something around that?
How do you know him, or how do you?
I was dating him for like 2 months. We went on like 5-6 dates, and not dating like boyfriend and girlfriend. We went out on a few dates, and I told him.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
To bring you up to speed, we found an additional...
Did you put it on him, Sade? Let's see. I mean, that's not a good fucking reason, but.
Something around that?
How do you know him, or how do you?
I was dating him for like 2 months. We went on like 5-6 dates, and not dating like boyfriend and girlfriend. We went out on a few dates, and.
But what happened during them dates or after them dates?
Since June 26th, I told him stop. I don't want to talk to you. I blocked him from everywhere, and the guy keeps like calling me, sending me messages, stalking me everywhere.
What's your name?
He just at some point he just like turn around and say, hey, like, how are you? And yeah, like, oh, she goes on a bunch of dates. Oh, she this and that. And then he told him like, that he was gonna like give him his hand, like, oh, like good luck or something like that. I don't even remember what he told you.
Okay. He's trying to save the community from like you know, gold diggers. I mean, I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but I'm saying he's trying to help the community out because he's like, bro, I just spent like probably worth 2 bands in the last 2 months on this shawty, and she just broke it up. Do not do it, bro. He's just trying to help the community, and I'm not knocking him, but if she is getting stalked, so hey, buddy, you're really not helping the community.
Police report with.
A few months ago, yeah, not with Coco. I filed it with Melbourne.
Melbourne, because he followed you out there.
So he's been calling me and like non-stop, like it's been like non-stop, and sending me like the birthday present and sending me a bunch of things, and I'm like, I just don't. What did he do just now? Did I tell you, like he drove this way, he drove that way, and then when we were like, I was literally like washing my feet to get like the sand out of the beach that we were, and then he just, you know what he did? He parked right next to us. He parked right next to us, and he started.
Yeah, that's her red car.
Hey,
I'm trying to think.
Do you ever check the underneath your car for any tracking devices?
I asked the police.
It's going to end up not being our jurisdiction. It's going to be a Melbourne stalking case that she's already filed with, but I guess the guy saw her at 4th Street phone station.
Yo, these air tags are becoming out of hand, bro.
Tracking device.
You should have to give up your ID for an air tag.
A couple common places
like,
real
what?
quick to see if there is a tracking device on here. So she has, since her relationship with him, she's changed vehicles. He shouldn't know that this is her car.
But he's still finding her.
Right. And like they sat down, they were eating. He shows up, he sees her. They get uncomfortable and they leave. They go out to the beach. She comes back an hour and a half later, and she's standing there rinsing her feet off in the parking lot. I guess there's a water hose at 4th Street for people to do that.
Yeah.
And he comes up right next to him and waves and like, just like creepy stuff.
Nah, that's a killer.
Could he be tracking your phone?
That's a killer vibes.
He did send me some pictures a few months ago on a zip file, and I never opened it.
Okay. He could be remotely tracking your phone.
Attachments that he sent to me.
Yeah. Walter, get out of the car, Walter.
Yeah, okay.
No shirt on, it's crazy.
You're being investigated for
No,
stalking. So you
no
are not
shirt,
sleeping
no
with this woman. Do
socks,
you
no
understand
nothing.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I have somebody who approaches me on a traffic stop, crying her eyes out, that you have followed her and harassed her at a restaurant, and now here you are driving by us twice.
And then you sent text messages too while we were out with him.
One of which was stay out of Cocoa Beach. Who are you?
Yo,
Who do you think you
yeah.
are?
He
What
tripping.
gives you the right to someone?
He
tell
hating.
someone that?
He's blocking. That's what he's doing.
Are you the president of Cocoa Beach?
No, I'm not.
What is your issue?
I'm not. Let me put a shirt on.
Can you have any ID in there?
You got your Massachusetts ID with you?
Yeah, I don't think his intention was to start chaos though. So why would you pull back up there?
Do you realize this is not look good at all? I just don't understand what would compel you. She's sitting down at dinner with another guy, right? Your relationship with her was very clearly ended by her, right? Why would you even try and talk to her? And then, 2 hours later...
She put it on him, man. I mean, come on, man. For somebody to pull up on you while you on a date and y'all broke up, and she broke it up with you, she had to do that shit right, man. You know what I mean?
After she's been out on the beach, again try and make contact with her in the parking lot of 4th Street filling station.
I didn't do that.
Can you take your hand out of your pocket for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, of course.
So, you're telling me that 2 hours ago you didn't go to dinner at 4th Street filling station, or did you?
Well, no, I stopped at 4th Street to meet with friends.
Okay, which is your right. It's a public place and it's near your home.
And then I bumped into her.
Okay.
And then I did have some words with her.
Okay. And then she says she went to the beach for like an hour and a half, and when she came back and she was rinsing her feet off, you come up next to her and you start waving at her.
Where was she like rinsing her feet off?
At 4th Street?
Wasn't
Where her vehicle was still parked?
there. I was at Cat 5.
Yeah, Cat 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Video will show that at Cat 5 that you never left.
What? The video? I left like 3 times.
Bro, he drunk too. They taking you in. You drunk already.
Cat 5. I went home. I came back to Cat 5.
Why do you go home and come back to Cat 5?
Yeah.
I said why?
Why? I was
The number 4.
tired. I wanted to go home for a little bit, and then my friend texted me, so I decided to come back.
Okay. Do you have anything to drink at Cat 5?
I had 2 beers
2 beers in what kind of period of time?
over about a 4-hour period.
Okay, that's reasonable. You're pretty steady on your feet. I don't see you swaying. You got a little bit of bloodshot, but it's not anything that would lead me to believe that you're intoxicated while driving. But at the same time, you know what alcohol's biggest symptom is in human beings? It affects our judgment.
It does.
You think that maybe our judgment tonight has been a little half-brained?
You trying to get him to
I
commit?
agree. So I stopped
He going to jail.
at 4th Street to meet a friend.
He going to jail.
I saw her with a date. I made a bad move by walking up to them, and that was a bad move. You know, I hadn't seen her in about 4 or 5 months, maybe 3. And I made a bad move. I told her, you know, another Bumble date, you're gonna come to Cocoa Beach. You know, I would appreciate it if you didn't come to Cocoa Beach, and that was a mistake that I made.
Well, there's a bunch of other text messages from the other number that she had saved from your primary.
Yeah, I asked her to not come to Cocoa Beach.
No, the other phone, not the text tonight. All the other text messages you've been sent her over the past week.
The past week?
Yeah.
I have not.
Past few weeks, I should say.
I have not contacted her in at least like months.
Nah.
And I asked her, like, I don't know how to explain myself. I mean,
So when I subpoena your phone records,
Yeah.
it's going to show you the subpoena phone number that contacted her.
Yes.
It's going to come back to you and show you haven't contacted her in weeks from the other phone number.
Weeks. Yes.
You just said months, didn't you? Now it's weeks. Because I said,
Sir, I'm not.
So let's lay it out. Let me break it down. Let me break it down.
I just want the truth.
That's not my intent.
So the two of you dated for, I think she said 4 or 5 total dates over a couple week period, right?
Okay, that's a relationship.
3 months. Okay.
I mean,
That's a
it doesn't-
relationship.
She goes home to Colombia to visit her family,
At this point, it doesn't matter.
and she tells you that she no longer wants to continue dating you and to leave her alone.
What the fuck? She go back to Colombia to go back with her family. Come back, and now she's saying she don't want to be with you. I said it in the beginning, bruh. Hey, you cannot do it for him.
Is that
Bro,
fairly accurate?
She wanna go out of town. Alright, go out of
Exactly what
town.
she
You wanna
said,
stay out of
but
town,
yeah.
shawty.
Her sister updated her Bumble profile, and you texted her and said, "Hey, you're updating your Bumble profile. I thought we were dating. Is that not how that went?"
Wow, she's giving me the whole fucking.
You could.
No, that's not exactly what happened, but yeah.
But it's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on the right path here.
Whatever she wants.
So she told you, "Hey, it's not working out. Whatever's going on." Told you, "Leave me alone."
She did not say that, but whatever she told me.
At any point, did she tell you she didn't want you to text her anymore?
No.
At
Alright.
any point, did your number stop calling her and suddenly get blocked?
I mean, it did get blocked.
Okay, that number is still blocked, right?
Yes.
So how are you contacting her now?
Well, it was another number.
So why, if your number gets blocked, why would you create another number to contact the number
It was
of the
that
person who
good,
blocked
man.
you? They obviously, it's reasonable to believe that they don't want you talking to them,
I
right?
made a bad decision.
And they told
We gotta be real. Girls like that shit. They'll block you for no reason, just to see if you try.
you just stopped several times.
I bumped into her.
If you
down
really
4th
cares type
Street.
shit. But I think he
used
knew
a,
he was doing too much
like
though.
alternate number app to ask her, like, can you please not come to Cocoa Beach? I mean, you can check her text messages. You can tell, like.
Oh, she showed them to us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
my lieutenant's over there still looking at them.
And I asked her not to come to Cocoa Beach. I said, please don't bring your
So
shit.
my
to
next
Cocoa
question is, why were you in the parking lot right here?
Beach. Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, why'd you drive through the parking lot here?
It seemed like, I don't know,
Another bad decision, right?
Is it illegal?
a bad decision.
You realize how this looks. Totality of the circumstances. It looks like you're stalking her. You're driving on a license that you should have a Florida license by now. Your tag is, something's wrong with your tag, something about insurance. So,
Massachusetts has suspended your tag.
not legal to drive this vehicle.
I just got my insurance reinstated today.
Well,
Massachusetts has said no.
says they don't want you to have a tag anymore.
Right.
Can I ask you a question?
I will answer your question with complete honesty. What's your question?
Am I getting arrested tonight?
Yes.
It's a good chance, man.
There's a decent chance. Now,
All right,
you
go ahead,
start
put me
being
in the back of the
completely,
truck.
totally honest with me and stop saying, "Oh, a couple weeks, couple months," when you literally texted her tonight. Know that anytime we ask a question,
Yes.
we already know the answer.
No, I'm completely compliant.
I'd say 10-15 interview room. And we'll see if we have stalking charges multiple times same night. We caught him in our presence.
Okay.
Post Marina interview in the interview room.
Okay.
Yeah, cause he came through there.
That way you can get a sworn statement from her. It started outside our city, but he continuously did it in our city over an extended period of time. And she had already texted him, stop contacting me with us there. And then he showed back up again.
Yeah.
So, if you can get a post Marina statement with everything he just said, fucking have a solid case.
Hands behind your back for me. You have anything illegal on you?
Everything legal to be.
What's he reading?
facing the correct way, and that car's facing the wrong way behind me. Is that it?
It's a spy device. It's literally called SpyTech GPS.
Whoa!
He's got a receipt in here for Speedo Vanquisher 2.0.
You think he has a GPS on the car?
I bet he does.
Wait, he bought that from Dick's? I did not think about that from Dick's. But he's not even using the AirTag. He's using the spy tracker. This man is upgraded. He's a different caliber of human. Of Stalker,
Yes,
my
I
bad.
do.
That's all evidence.
I don't have any on my hands.
I have a feeling his security clearance is probably going to have issues now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we need to look at our car again.
Is that the same symbol that was on that spy thing?
Yeah.
Yep. That's how you keep it on someone's vehicle.
Wonder if he took it off at the beach.
Very well could have.
I'm confused by this date. Date 11/1/2024.
He bought it today.
I'm not sure.
Well,
if that's
yesterday
when I
now.
when I look up Speedo.
So he was trying to put it on tonight.
What was the date of the most recent incident?
Before today?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it would have been tonight, correct?
The most recent incident today?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like today.
Okay.
Tonight.
And has there been anything else before today?
Yes.
Anything suspicious going on?
Yeah, he has contacted me
About how long has it been going on?
since June 26th. I think I asked him to stop contacting me.
Okay.
And then he just
Always
kept.
in June is some problem.
I blocked him on July 2nd, but I asked him to stop contacting me on June 26th.
Okay, so June 26th. And then July, what? You blocked him?
From my phone, I blocked him on July 2nd.
July 2nd, okay. And this was all this year, right? This past year?
Yes, 2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let me see here. Do you know the suspect personally?
Yes.
Okay, so you would be able to point him out in court
Yes.
if you were to, and are you willing to point him out in court?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Damn.
And just go ahead and explain the circumstances leading up to tonight. Kind of give me a brief overview if you'd like.
So,
Or be as exhaustive as you want. If you want to go all the way back to the 26th, that's fine as well.
okay, so before the 26th, we met on Bumble. We went to a few dates. I realized that he was a little bit aggressive, or that he had tendencies of being aggressive. So I didn't like that. I just tried to distance myself from him, telling him that I wasn't ready for a relationship. That I just didn't know how to tell him
Right.
and stay away from him. That I wanted to keep being friends, that he could go out on dates with other people, that I wasn't ready for anything. But he could never, it seems like he never understood the things. I was short, I was not so short with my answers and everything, and I was just friendly, but he just kept being kept going.
Okay.
Anyway, so while I was there in Colombia visiting my family, this is June, he texts me while I'm at the gym in Colombia, and he tells me that he has seen my Bumble profile and that I have updated my Bumble profile a couple of times since I got there. Now this is, I didn't have him on Bumble. I still to this day have no idea how he figured out.
I mean, make a new account, look up your name. That's how he found your account. I mean, it's not hard. You get blocked on Instagram, you make a new Instagram, you search up that person's name, it's gonna come up. Don't think
That
too hard,
I
shawty.
had changed my Bumble profile over there because
Interesting.
I I didn't have him on Bumble at that point, and my area, like the area where I was like picking people, was like very narrow, because I didn't want to find anybody in Colombia. I had like my profile said I'm looking for somebody in the space, because I wasn't looking for like to date anybody in Colombia.
Okay.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
My sister works in advertisements, so she was the one who updated my profile over there, because she knows how to pick things and to make things more engaging. Anyway, so he did say that, which I thought it was very creepy, and I asked him to like just stop. Maybe I have not been clear enough, and maybe I have misled you in some way, but I'm just gonna be clear enough. I'm not interested, and let's just leave things as they are.
And when did you say that?
June 26th.
June 26th. Okay, fantastic. Okay, continue.
And then he just became a little bit aggressive on his text messages. He started saying, didn't you think that I would like to know, no, that was after. He started asking me like why, and then I said I really don't know you. I don't know, like, if I had seen you in like your family setting, if I had seen your family or your friends or something like that, I could have told how you like were with other people. I don't know you.
But they this man for 4 months. Y'all went on, I'm gonna just say it, hella dates. But you saying you don't know this man. Come up with a better excuse, man. Just say you don't like the dude, you don't like him no more. Like, come on, man. I don't know you. Shawty, I done took you out everywhere.
He was aggressive, but I didn't know if it was
took
just
you to Red Lobster.
the one who was feeling that. So I felt like, and then I said, like, I saw a few things that I didn't like about you, and I don't feel like I wanna
be with you, bro.
go out with you. Didn't you think that would be something that you should have told me? Like, why didn't you tell me what is it? And like, why can't you just explain? But he was just like escalating a little bit on his text messages and being more pushy. Okay. So I told him, just stop. Like, I don't want to go back and forth. Please stop. Let's just stop. And he just kept going and going and going.
Okay.
To bring you up to speed, we found an additional tracking device on the passenger side of her car.
Okay, another one, man.
All right.
And then I have victim photo and...
Oh, cool.
In my car?
Yeah, it's your car.
Tracking?
Yep, but we took it out. We took it out.
Bro, that's not even the
jail,
point. Like,
so
that's not the point.
Tonight, okay?
You gotta try.
Nigga, he know where she live at now, bro. He pulling up to the car with the Draco. She go on a date. Like, it's over with. That bone profile, go ahead and take that down. He put a tracking device in your car, not one, but multiple. Man, if you wouldn't call the police tonight, you might be dead.
There appears to be a tracking device on your car. We don't know. We can. What's the word I want to use? We have reasonable suspicion that was put there by him. And that's. But listen to me. Listen to me. Look at me. The reason you and I are talking right now is because we're taking this serious, and he has now stalked you in Cocoa Beach. Regardless of what Melbourne PD may have charges as well, we're going to have charges tonight, okay?
Okay.
So he's going to go to jail. He's going to be given a 0 bond tonight. I found it. Yeah, I got it already. No, I got it.
Oh, I was going to help you out.
I got to go down again.
Can't help you out. We can use leverage.
Damn, he put that joint under the car.
You got the picture on that?
So he had to get down there, put it under there.
Hold on, take a picture of it here in my hand.
Yo, that's a huge tracker device. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
That phone I just handed you?
Yo, he went to Dick's to get that. So if anybody want to get it, man, go to Dick's. You're going to get a tracking device, yo. Go to Dick's. You might get a tracking device, man. What up, Bree?
Miss Danielle also allowed us
go to Dick's. You might get a tracking device, yo.
And we found the other tracker, okay, believed to have been left by you. My question
how your Monday going?
Because this is
oh, Tina in here. What up, Tina?
I'm not
you ain't gonna say hey to Bree? Tina ain't
gonna
say hey to Bree?
You
dead wrong.
I'm asking if you would give me consent to search these. No, okay, and I just have to ask, all right? So listen, you have invoked your right to silence, okay? I'm gonna get Corporal Strange to take you back downstairs to the holding cell so I can get some paperwork done, okay? I've got to do some paperwork. You are going to be arrested on 1 count of cyber stalking and 1 additional count of simple stalking, okay? They are both misdemeanors in the state of Florida. They will carry no bond tonight.
That's what I'm saying,
because of the dating situation.
Who is using?
Don't be confused. It's called
a real tracking device from Dix. Who is using that?
In the sense of fists or whatever, but stalking falls under that. All right. So you'll be on 1 count of each of those. Okay. And then Corporal Strange is going to continue his investigation. He may have some traffic stuff that's involved as well.
All I have on you, brother, is that you don't have a Florida driver's license after living and working here for more than 30 days.
All right.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, you may.
Am I allowed to go home tonight?
No.
No, you're going to go to Brevard County Jail
Fuck out of here,
Complex.
bro.
No
Put his ass in the
bond.
back, yo. Yeah, that shit was like a Cinnabon. Man, he said, can he go home tonight? So you was about to track her to her house that night. So you think I'm gonna let you go home tonight?
Stop screaming.
Alright. This just dropped 20 hours ago. So, I mean, like I said, chat, okay, we're gonna do 2 hours every day. I didn't even set my alarm, bro. So fuck it. I don't know what time I started at 7. So we're gonna 9. We're gonna chill out at 9, chat. Well, yeah, 9. Alright, man opens fire after declaring war on cops. We gotta know the reason, man. If you're declaring war, that means it gotta be a good reason to start war. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna find out together. We're gonna break it down together. If you're watching this video afterwards, I appreciate you. But you're watching it right now, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see what's going on.
Of course I do.
I'm smiling, let's get it. You're not an officer, you're a f***ing Nazi.
Okay.
You're a Nazi.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Dan.
Oh, with the old lady right there? Ain't no way the old lady was right there.
Arrest a wanted suspect in White Bear Lake, Minnesota spirals into a life or death standoff as 4 officers face off against a barricaded suspect with no
old lady right there, that's
intention of
vicious.
surrendering. As negotiations fail and tensions rise, officers prepare to breach, but a sudden act of violence changes everything in an instant.
Oh, he shot. Oh! Oh!
Filming is based on official police records, and most of the following footage has never been seen before. On the night of January
Wait, was he shooting that police officer?
4th, 2023, 4 officers with the White Bear Lake Police Department arrive at an apartment complex to arrest 33-year-old Daniel Lauren Holmgren Jr. for a warrant related to a domestic assault charge. After knocking,
I know y'all should have came with a drink.
Daniel's mother Vicky answers the door.
Hi, sorry to bug ya. Hey, can I talk to Dan just real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have a quick question for him about an old case that we just need to clear up real quick.
What's wrong? Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong, hon.
Look, if they come to the door like this, hey, can I talk to Dan for a second? I just want to talk to him about an old case. They never do that, man. Sum up. You feel me? But I feel like if they doing this, they mean they scared of him and they know his past record of doing wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if they come into a black person door, no racist shit, they telling you straight up at the door, look, we got a warrant for his arrest. You better bring him outside right now, because if you don't bring him outside right now, you're going to be arrested. That's what they would have told me. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. But since they know his past record, they know he a little crazy, he might go to level 10 easy. Hey, Dan, I just want to talk to you about the case. Nah, man. Nah.
Yeah, I know you too. Yeah, a long time no.
Nah.
Yeah.
Danny.
Danny, I want to talk to you about the case. Fuck out of here.
You want to hold the door for a sure come in for a second?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay, yeah, he's at the door.
He looks sort of deranged. Yeah, he do. He do. All the hair, probably.
He said it's Officer Sheik. He wants to talk to you for a minute. didn't
confirmed.
He said he didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, all right.
What's
Well,
wrong? Something wrong.
well, he has a warrant right now that we need to try to take care of for him. So we have a history. So I
She
just
know
wanted
us.
to hear myself and just,
Look at her face, bro.
so
She like, yo, if you think my son coming out this door easily, well, you got another motherfucking thing coming. Cause you don't know my son. That's what she basically saying with her eyes. Like, if you think my son coming out this door easily, then you know that shit ain't happening, man. I know the eyes, man.
history, so I just wanted to come here myself and just advise him of it. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, before he gets picked up by somebody else. So
I didn't know.
yeah, well, I'm sure he did, Mom. I'm not sure what. I'm not kind of even know what it was for. You don't know.
We're not going to court or something?
I'm sure.
Sorry, looks
I'm
like
sure.
this. I
No,
just
you're
got out of
okay.
sleep.
You're okay. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it's for. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, Dan.
You want me to tell him that, or?
Yeah. Can I just talk to him from here?
He's not gonna want you to just talk to him like that.
The officers enter the apartment to learn that Daniel has barricaded himself in his bedroom. Upon learning the police are just outside his door, he becomes increasingly agitated.
Dan, it's Officer Sheep.
But they didn't ask her the question that do we have weapons in there.
You have a warrant and you gotta take care of it. So as of right now, you're under arrest. Okay, well, come on out.
He's not doing anything wrong right now either. He's doing really good.
Well, that's why I'm here. Like, I understand his history.
I know it. I know his history. I said the history.
Okay, well, Dan, you have a felony warrant.
Felony warrant for what? You didn't even have things in the door. You didn't answer the door because you illegally entered my house.
I didn't illegally enter your house.
Stop screaming, Danny. He has nothing. He has nothing.
Yep,
Just
9171.
He have nothing.
He's just pissed. Danny!
We'll take 7-0 here. We got an uncooperative male refusing to answer.
Hey, let me go grab it.
Sounds good, Mom.
Okay.
Despite Vicky's efforts, Daniel refuses to come out.
I told you not to open the door, Mickey. You killed me.
Danny, I will bail you out.
You killed me, Mickey. You didn't have to open the door.
Okay, what do you mean killed you?
You killed me.
What are you in trouble for?
It's a bench warrant. I missed court. He's not even supposed to be in here. It's a bench warrant.
All right, fine.
No, I'm not.
I will pick you up tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, but they're going to take you.
No.
They're in the house. I can't do anything about it.
Danny, your mom didn't know anything that was going on. I just wanted to talk to you.
You're cheating the system. You knew she didn't know. You knew she would let you in. You're in my house illegally.
Well, you knew she was gonna let you in.
I'm not
Yeah,
here
yeah.
illegally,
Yeah.
Dan.
Don't yell.
Well, your mom answered the door, and I was talking to her, so.
Bad luck now, isn't it?
Officer Dillon quickly heads downstairs to prop open a door for additional officers that have been called to assist. Meanwhile, Vicky asks a clarifying question.
Why would you guys come up here if it's a bench warrant? And
Well, because he has a warrant.
Just let me know
It's
when
a
I'm not
bench
going to go.
warrant.
Well, he has a warrant, so he has to go to jail to take care of it.
A warrant is like, I mean, they looking for you, right?
Felony level warrant. It's a felony level 1 warrant. I mean, he has to go to jail. It just says what it is. He has to take care of it.
Yeah, but guess what? Tell the truth. If she didn't open the door, you would have locked because it's not an active warrant.
It is an active one. Well, it is active because it's current and it's live.
It's not like you enter people's houses illegally. You wouldn't have been able to kick down the door. You would have leave, right?
That's correct.
Yep, I've been enjoying my night. Now you're in the house illegally because you took advantage of my biological mother. Congratulations. Thank you for admitting what I already said.
Well, I'm not here.
But all these illegals, bro, they here now.
Right. But we're here and you're here, so we can't just walk away.
Hey, that's your problem. I understand. Tonight's a good night. How about you?
Well, I would like it to just continue to be a nice, calm night. Of course I do.
I'm smiling. Let's get it. I don't have nothing to say to you. I'm ready for war. Let's go.
There's one more person with him here.
I don't care.
Ready for war.
He said he ready for war. She's still standing right here. All right, Mom, start ducking down. I said I'm ready for war. That's wartime. You know what that means. Get down. She know what it means. She talking about, there's another officer right here. I got a chopper. Fuck, I need his hands for.
Stop acting like that.
Daniel's statement that he's ready for war adds a volatile layer to an already uncertain standoff, as there's no way to know if he has a weapon behind the door. Officer Dillon swaps positions with Officer Sheik and attempts to talk to Daniel.
Hey, Dan.
That's not even the same guy, Danny.
Dan, this isn't Officer Sheik. This is Officer Dillon.
You're not an officer. You're a Nazi.
Okay.
You didn't even know him.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Dan.
Yep. And I'm sorry you gained access legally through my mentally ill.
All right, Danny. Either way, they're inside. Take care of it.
I'm not taking care of anything. They can leave.
Well, they're not leaving. There's like 7 of them.
Well, we're gonna have fun tonight, aren't we?
What?
Hey, Dan.
We're gonna have fun tonight, aren't we?
Danny, we don't want to do this here where I live.
Officer?
We don't want to do this where I live, remember? We talked about this, me and you. It can't happen here. I can't have this kind of action, okay?
Danny, I know you love your mom.
Listen, I don't love my mother. She's my biological mother. She's
Ah, damn. Okay, get out the way right now. He said he don't love you. He said it's time for war. He said he's not going to jail. I mean, I don't know what the clearest way to say it. Mom, you're not safe. I'm starting to believe he might think you for a police officer.
schizophrenic, abusive since I was born. Yeah, and when I went to, and when you came and abducted me and brought me to a foster home, that was fun.
Okay, Danny, come on, let's go.
I'm not going nowhere.
Unsuccessful in his attempts to speak to Daniel, Officer Dillon steps back and lets Officer Sheik resume his position.
Danny, open the door.
I'm not opening.
I didn't hear anything.
There's 7 of them in here. Come on.
I came in another spot.
All right, I don't want this to happen.
Well, if they're going to bring a dog, they should probably bring another deputy.
Bailed out.
Sarge handled it.
Why? He broke the law. He just told you. If you didn't answer the door, it would have been good.
Dan, if I would have forced my way in not knowing you were here, that would have been breaking the law.
Yeah, but since you took advantage of my schizophrenic mother, now you're not.
I did not take advantage of your mom, Dan. I never have.
Stop screaming.
Hey, yo.
When backup arrives, officers begin planning a breach as Daniel's next words deliver a stark warning of the chaos that will soon unfold.
They sponsored by Unknown?
I wish I would have known about this because she's killing me. Danny, stop it.
I don't need you getting hurt.
I'm not going to get hurt. He would never hurt me.
I'm not going to allow you to go in there.
He's not going to hurt me. It's my son.
You broke the law. Look at you, you talk.
It's me you're looking at, Daniel.
Yo, they're looking at you. They're sitting there. They broke the law to get in. They're smiling. He's ready. I'm ready. We're all ready. No more talk.
Please don't use things on him.
Okay.
Like guilt is done on my son, please.
We're not going
No,
to try.
Danny, come on.
Vicky, tell them to slow down. Tell them they wanted to kill
Vicky,
you.
we need you to step out of the
Come
way,
on,
please.
let's go.
Vicky.
Let him arrest you, and I'll come bail you out.
Vicky. Arrest me.
Because there's not one here, there's 7.
That's fine.
Okay.
More bullets
I'm
for
no
everybody.
longer asking
Bullets. He's had more bullets.
you, no disrespect, I'm telling you, you have
Come on, Danny.
No. Now they're trying to box you in your own home. Come on.
No, that's me, you dummy.
No, stay out of the door. I want to talk. We're talking. I've been waiting for this lover and
Dan,
pedophile.
Danny,
Vicky, you're not going to be able to reason with him. I'm going to need you to leave the hallway. Please don't make me force you out of the hallway.
no, he isn't going to hurt me.
Okay, yeah, but I don't want him, I don't want you to get caught in the middle of this. Please leave over here.
Please don't hurt my son like that.
We'll try not to, Vicky.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah,
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready to end this calmly.
I'm ready too.
Okay, well, come on out then.
No, why would I come out? If you think that pepper gun's gonna help you, officer?
Yo.
Dan, no.
Now I'm no, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You're not hurting my son.
You're not going in. Or not.
You're ready to kill me and I'm ready to die.
Danny, stop.
Despite repeated requests to leave, Vicky's refusal forces
He can see through that door.
officers to manage conflict on both sides of the door.
Pon, can you stand with Mom?
I'm coming in.
Shelter.
No.
This is not an option. You need to leave the apartment.
No.
We need you to leave the
I don't
apartment.
want my son to get hurt.
You should open the door, Vicky. Everybody has their night.
I don't. Danny,
Oh, he's-
either way.
She's got to get out of the apartment.
Bruh.
Out of the apartment. You come back, you're going to be arrested, Vicky.
He's ready to go,
My
bro.
husband is here. I'm going in my bedroom. Please, I'm not even dressed.
Just right outside the
Can
door.
I go in my bedroom
No,
and at least can get my jacket? I don't have a bra on even.
Get a jacket.
Please.
Come right out.
After getting her jacket,
She didn't have
Vicky
a
is
co-
finally escorted
Yeah.
toward the front door of the apartment as officers prepare to take their next action.
I can hear him banging stuff around him.
There's weapons with some, whatever it is. Alright.
Just heads up, guys. I don't need rounds going through that door at you guys. Danny, come out!
Hey, I'm going to defend myself. Are you ready for this action?
He's defending himself. No, please don't hurt my son. Let's go.
An officer fires non-lethal rounds beneath the door, and in an instant the scene erupts into chaos and gunfire.
$9171 if county can step it up, please.
Bro, they finna light that door up. They finna gun that door down. I'm not gonna lie. I seen the police gun down some shit. Like, they really just...
I'm hit bad. Get me out! Get me out!
It's my son. It's the
Nigga, your son just shot him.
pepper ball. No. It's the.
I'm down. I'm hit bad. I'm hit bad. Get me out! Get me out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out of it! Got fired! Get out! Get out! I need the door open! I need the door open! Get out! Get out! Get her out of here!
Officer Sheik, after...
What? She talking about her son, bro. Her son just shot that man.
As he limps toward a cruiser.
Let's go, bro. Hustle. Okay, just whoa, come on, man. Just get in there. Yep. Just relax. Okay, take a breath. Okay. Copy, we got it. Yes, sir. I don't know. Let us know we're self-transporting.
Thankfully, they don't have to go far before help comes to them.
Hold on, is this medics? Nope. Fire. That's fire. Fire. Stop, right here, stop. Okay. Stop. Turn your lights on. Turn your lights. Let me out. Let me out. Let us out.
But they gonna take her to the hospital too.
Officer Sheik was struck 3 times in the stomach, pelvis, and thigh area.
I'm coming. Oh, he survived though. Yeah, Chad, I'll be right back. I'm gonna hop on put in my cousin too in a second. Struck with a bullet in his chest.
Including one wound a paramedic would later describe as a hole in his testicle. He was urgently transported to Regents Hospital as the standoff inside the apartment continued. Reports state that Daniel ultimately surrendered following a SWAT operation, in which they launched tear gas into the apartment. Officers recovered a 9mm M&P firearm from the bathroom next to his bedroom. Daniel himself was reportedly unharmed. Following the incident, he was booked into the Ramsey County Jail, where his bond was set at $3 million.
This nigga.
33-year-old Daniel Lauren Holmgren Jr. was formally charged with first-degree attempted murder
he's not coming
and 3
home.
counts of first-degree use of deadly force. 1 count of first-degree assault with a dangerous weapon was dismissed. On August 24th, 2023, he was sentenced to a total of 19 years in prison.
Yeah, like I said, bro, he was cooked. He was cooked when he started doing that dumb shit, wanting to shoot them people up. But I remember I had a war, right? The chances of me throwing it away is super hot, bro. No, it's not. My last wood. That shit got the most fattest hole in it.
But no, you got to do it, bro. That's valuable information. That's valuable information. You have to do it. You can't just be mad about it. You got to do something about it.
Oh, you do? Okay. Man, if everything checks out, you know, you're being cool with me, I'll be cool with you, and hopefully we'll just, you know.
I promise you right now, I can promise you right now, it's nothing about race. It's nothing about that. I understand your frustration.
You'd think by now some cops would know better, but not these ones. Watch when racist cops realized they were in the hood just for it to end badly. They tried to abuse their power, but this time they messed with the wrong people.
Right, but you don't need ID for a trespass warning. No, you don't. That's not what the law states.
I hate when they have a hole like this. You gotta do this construction. I need to put on something while I fucking try to fix this shit. Fuck it. Hey, you go there. Fuck it. Hey, yo. Brady Karen thinks she's above the law. We're gonna see what's going on. I appreciate for watching. We're gonna rate 2K. Hit that sub button today.
Attempt to kick a woman off their property. She hides in one of the hotel's maintenance areas. Officers are called to get her and her vehicle off the property. However, she's about to create way more problems than officers anticipated.
Do you stay here?
Stay wherever I want. Where are you? You need to address yourself.
Yo, is it a beach near?
Mustang?
Yeah. Why? Is there a problem?
The problem is what happened over there.
The problem is she's a winch because she's ugly.
Okay, well I can't even talk to you because you won't let me talk. They're gonna.
Because she's full of shit.
Okay, they're gonna tow your car. They're gonna tow your car. That's all you need to know. They're gonna tow your car. Okay, because it needs to get out of there. They're gonna tow your car. Okay, so move it.
You don't have to be an asshole because some.
You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me.
I am.
So go ahead and move it.
No, you could have said, could you move your car, please?
I'm trying to talk to you.
That people
I'm trying to talk to you.
I left $20 in the fucking man of a homeless hand.
Relax.
I left fucking $20. That bitch ain't.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. You feeding the homeless? You feeding the homeless? Hold on, it's all there. Let me find out feeding the homeless.
You're not listening to me.
I am.
So go ahead and move it.
No, you could have said, could you move your car, please?
I'm trying to talk to you.
That people
I'm trying to talk to you.
I left $20 in the fucking man of a homeless hand.
Relax.
I left fucking $20. That
She's supporting the community.
She's a piece of fucking crap.
That's fine.
She don't have any empathy, can't even say who she is, tell you what your number is. Nobody tells people who their room number is when they're alone. And you're a girl.
Okay.
And human trafficking going on. I work for the government. That's bullshit.
Okay.
You guys whatever.
Okay.
I'll get in my car in a few minutes. I had to calm down. I can't drive when I'm mad.
All right, sounds good.
Alright, damn.
All right, so once you
Can't
move
drive
it,
with
that's
clothes
fine.
on either, look like.
Okay, got you. Just make sure you move it.
Reports indicate this woman now hopped a fence and pulled her white Mustang convertible into a nearby BP gas station, hitting the parking bumper. A second officer now arrives and helps the original officer confront her after her erratic behavior.
Listen to what he's telling you to do.
First of all,
You need to get out of the car.
touch me. What's your issue?
He's telling you to get out of the car.
Why are you guys manhandling?
Stop resisting.
You gotta relax. You
But
gotta
why
relax.
are you manhandling him?
Because
For
you're
what?
tensing up
Well,
and
then read me
pulling
my
away
rights.
from
What's
him.
your issue? You haven't read me
You're
my
not
rights.
He doesn't need
Well,
to
then
read
let
you
me
your
go,
rights.
please.
You're not under arrest. Relax.
I'm trying to get a damn drink.
Relax.
Relax.
Let me go.
Stop resisting.
Dude, are you serious? What is your issue?
Stop tempting.
No. You don't have to fucking arrest me unless you read my rights. I work for the
You're not under
government. I
arrest.
know my.
That's
Well, then let me go.
Nobody's
Not under any Baker Act,
nobody's
dude.
asking you
I'm
any
mad.
questions.
My car's blown up and I'm stuck here and now you guys aren't helping.
Stop
My
tensing up
mechanic's
on him.
on his way.
What is-
I asked for permission.
what
The
is
car
your
can
name?
stay for 30 minutes.
What is your name?
I'm not driving.
What is your name?
Melody, let go of me. My
Relax.
wrist is
No.
spraying.
Relax.
And this is what I see on
Stop
videos.
relax.
People like you.
Stop
Relax.
turning
Relax.
around and tensing up.
No, because you
Okay?
haven't read me your rights.
If he's
I've done
told you
nothing
you-
wrong.
listen,
I'm staying at this
If
hotel.
he's told you you're placed under a Baker Act,
Sir,
okay, we have the right to
listen.
detain you for the purpose of effecting
I have
that
not
Baker
done anything.
Act. Okay.
Being Baker acted means someone has been involuntarily committed to a mental health facility. Police
Oh.
officers are able to initiate a Baker Act if they believe someone is exhibiting this type of behavior.
Bro, who the fuck? Who is Baker? No disrespect.
You're not being placed under arrest right
Why
now.
y'all naming up names like facts?
You're
Can
not,
you
you're
just
not
be a
under
real
arrest.
person?
You're not under arrest.
Well, what's your issue?
You're gonna be
Testosterone?
Baker acted. That's what's gonna
For
happen.
what?
Which means he's going to detain you in
For
handcuffs
what?
right now.
Relax.
Stop.
Let me know for what?
You're
You know how many people
listen,
it takes
I'll
to
speak
Baker
to you
Act
after.
someone?
I'll speak to you
Melody.
after.
No, why can't
Melody,
you tell me not like
listen.
a person?
Listen.
No,
are,
you're not
You are being
humans.
Baker acted. You
For
are not
what?
being arrested. If you do not stop
For
tensing
what?
up, stop. If you do
For
not
what?
stop tensing
Get your
up,
finger out of my face.
you will be arrested for resisting.
For what?
Okay? Do
You
wanna
haven't
go
read
to
me
jail
my
now?
rights. You said I'm not being charged for anything.
Okay,
So what
but
am I
you're
being
currently
Baker acted because I
resisting.
wanted to get a drink
He's giving you
or
a
check out of the
lawful order.
hotel?
She's gonna go. Relax.
What
Relax.
is your issue, dude?
Relax. So we're gonna take you to the
You're
car.
really letting a girl have her way
Relax.
because I was checking out and I was at the pool and my
Relax.
car's broke down?
We don't want to do this.
What is
Relax.
the issue then? You're gonna break my fucking elbow.
No one's going
Stop.
to break anything.
You said I'm not under arrest. What's
Okay.
the fucking issue?
Handcuffs don't mean you're under arrest.
You
but
need
you
multiple
are being
people to
detained.
Baker Act someone. I
No,
know
you
the
do
law.
not.
Yes,
Handcuffs don't mean you're under arrest.
What the f is your
What
issue?
the fuck they mean then?
Really? For what am I being arrested?
You're not being arrested. You're being Baker acted.
For what?
And you're being detained
For
in
what?
handcuffs.
For what? How
We'll
many
explain
people
that
does
to you
it
in a
take?
minute once you
I
stop
know. I
tensing
worked for the fucking government.
That's fine.
Higher above you guys.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so what am I being detained for?
He just told you. You're being
And how
placed
many
under a
people
Baker
does it
Act.
take to Baker Act an adult?
One.
No, it does not.
For law enforcement? Yes,
No,
it
it does not.
does. Can I fix
For
this cuff
what?
so it doesn't
I'm not even
ride up on your
driving. You
arm?
asked me to move my car. I moved my car. For what?
Can I fix this cuff for
No,
you?
not. You can tell me. For, what am I being arrested?
You're not
being
arrested.
So what am I being Baker acted? Because the
you
fact
meet
I wanted
criteria.
to.
That's why.
For what?
For a Baker Act.
I'm trying to fix these
What are you
handcuffs
talking
for you.
about?
Let him fix the
I
cuffs
had
for
a
you.
drink. I'm not even driving.
I'm trying to
And I
fix
would
these
never
handcuffs
drive
for you.
drinking. My car's broke down.
I'm trying to fix these
I have
handcuffs.
money. I'll pay for another room.
Can I
I've never
please fix these
bothered
handcuffs?
anyone.
Can I please fix these
For
handcuffs?
what? I'm
So they're not riding up on your arm like they are right now.
Sir, seriously,
I don't want
are
these
you a
cuffs
boy?
to cut you.
Seriously.
I'm trying to help you out.
My boyfriend stayed with me and he left me. I was trying to fix
Listen,
my car.
let me-
What is your
Let me
reason
down.
for trying to Baker Act me?
He'll explain that once you stop resisting.
No, that's not the point.
Okay,
You have
it
to
is
tell
the
me
point.
before and read me my rights.
No one has to read your rights.
Yes, you do. I haven't driven.
Okay,
I haven't
you're-
done anything wrong.
You're wanting us to
I was
read
at the
your
pool.
rights.
A girl got mad that I was past half an hour, and I came out here.
Okay.
What are you Baker acting me for?
He can explain that to you.
For what? And you're hurting me.
Okay, well, you keep tensing up.
Well, yeah. Fuck. I have my daughter's therapy dog there. You think you're just gonna? For what? You haven't
Have a seat in
explained
the car.
anything.
Have a seat. We'll talk to you.
No, you haven't talked to me at all. Will you turn the air on, honey?
Yes,
That
absolutely.
dog barked. That dog barked one time, and as soon as I got my dog in there, he must be like, "Hey, bro, you talking to me?"
For what? Are you Baker acting?
All right, there's all the way up. Kick your feet in. Hey, kick
I
your feet
didn't
in
go
for me.
anywhere. I didn't do anything. I didn't hurt
I
anyone.
turned the air up
up for you.
problem?
You need to listen to what we're telling you to do.
Man, that ripped that hole right now.
Are you going to put your legs in, or am I going to have to
Do
pull
you
you into
guys
this
know
car?
the law so well? Why am I in trouble? Tell me. Oh, you're just a prick like everyone else who wants to.
Okay.
What?
I didn't even get a chance to read the call notes.
I don't even know. Okay.
We'll talk to you in just a minute, ma'am.
So she was here. I guess calls in the 22.
Okay.
They said they want a 42er. So I said, okay. She hopped the fence, went to La Quinta. She was kind of hiding in one of their maintenance rooms.
Okay.
I was talking to her. She got on my face, started yelling.
Okay.
She wasn't like falling up or anything, but
Okay.
she was heading that way. So I came over here to give her the 42. She has her car right here. I tell her, okay, move your car, because they're gonna tow it. She like floored it, almost slammed into my car, and then flew right here.
Okay.
And she crashed into the bumper there.
Okay.
And then that's when she got out. She goes in there to ask him, like, hey, can my car stay here or whatever? Then at that point, I was like, okay, I need to put her under a 329 or I smell the alcohol in her breath.
Yeah, I can smell the alcohol on her breath.
So,
I'd definitely go more towards Marchmack than a Baker, unless she made any comments that she was going to hurt herself or hurt anybody else.
Well, I'm a nurse, and that's my daughter's therapy dog. She has seizures.
Okay,
So you might want to call her grandmother.
Okay, I was
and
just
tell
about
her,
to ask you who I
even
can
though
get
I
for
don't
the
know what
dogs. I'll have to
is
call
the
animal
issue
control.
because I didn't even drive. But you guys, I don't understand what the hell you guys are doing. You don't even tell people what you're doing.
So here's
That's
the thing.
a problem.
Here's the thing.
I worked for the government. You guys are sad. You guys really break my heart. I had a heartbreaking day. My car broke down. My guy left, and now I had to move my car 6 feet, and I did, and I'm in trouble. So good for you guys. Let's get going.
Would you like me to explain what's going on?
Perfecto!
Okay. No, we wanted to get you secure to make sure you weren't going to hurt yourself or somebody else.
Alright, that was just for, well, I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. Like, we're gonna spend these 2 hours, like, smarter. I'm gonna cut these up, and then I'm gonna hop on Fortnite. He hits his own girlfriend.
Corrupt officers took it to another level.
Alright, corrupt cops who regretted messing with the higher authorities. That means somebody over top of them. That means the big dog, the big hound, the big blood, the big cuz, the big, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, we're going to see what's going on. Hit that something like, we're going to break it down piece by piece and get these corrupt cops off the streets, you know?
Cops often
Off
cover
that.
each other's mistakes.
He know he fired.
Corrupt officers took it to another level. Their actions were so outrageous that their own superior stepped in, shutting them down on the spot. Miami police officer Miguel Hernandez saw a woman throw a cigarette into his police cruiser. Instead of handling the situation professionally, he aggressively confronted her along with his partner.
No. That's disrespectful. You gonna smoke, flick your shit in my car, and I'm a police officer of the force, serving day and night for y'all. Oh yeah. That might would have pushed me to the edge too. I ain't gonna lie. But it's a female. I wouldn't do all that though.
She got a cigarette and she went to my car. Okay. She got my Uber and he's doing this to me. That's right. You're gonna go back to my car. You're gonna go back to my car. You're gonna clean that. Let me ask you a question. You got extra gloves on? I'm pregnant. He's bothering me. Okay. You're gonna go back to my car.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on. I know she ain't just dropped the P. I know she ain't dropped the P word. Back off her, man. She the P. She got the P. You can't do too much, man. If she wind up anything happening to that baby, boy, it's on you, boy. That's on you, boy. Anything happen to that baby, it's on you, boy. Any stress you giving her is on you, boy. That's a big lawsuit. You got a gun in your hand too? You scaring me, bro.
The incident personally, turning a minor issue into a power trip. The woman, later identified as Julissa Burgos, was about to...
What the fuck happened to her? Ain't no way the cops did this. Yo, if the cops did this, they gotta... Yo, I don't know what's gotta happen to them. They gotta look worse than her.
To face the wrath of two egotistical police officers.
Stop! Don't touch! Get up! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Get up! Don't let me stop! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Get up! Get up! Touch me! Get up then! Get up! You're gonna go to my car, you do that right now! Get up! Stop, bro! You're not allowed to do that! Get up! On you! Get up! The police on you! You're not allowed to do this! I can't! Get up! I know! Get up and clean it! That's right! Up and do that! Clean that! Get up and clean that from my car! Now, you're gonna go clear from my car. You're gonna go clear from my car. Let's go. So you're gonna go back to my car and clean that. Let's go. You know what? You're gonna go to jail so fast you're gonna be a girl. Come here. For what? For vandalizing. Don't touch me. Get to the car. Get to the car and pick that up. You wanna go to jail for vandalizing? Go to the bar and clean it. Let's go. No, let's talk about this. Get up. You're gonna clean it. You're gonna clean it. Let's go. Yeah, no, you do care. Let's go. Clean it.
The officers then started to use force on her, and despite her cries of being pregnant, they kept on physically assaulting her, eventually slamming her face first.
Yo!
Let go! Clean it. Damn, are you gonna resist me? Yes, because you're arresting for no reason. Get away from me. You're gonna resist me?
Okay, we gotta be real. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down a little, real quick. She was dead wrong for flicking that cigarette in that cop. Dead wrong. That's a police car. You don't do that. You feel me? But him going to press her like that is dead wrong. And him, after she said she pregnant, you gonna still press her, is dead wrong. And you having a gun on you, on your side, is dead wrong. Bro, god dang, bro. You just all fucked up. She did one thing, but you all messed up. You got a taser and gun beside you. And you yelling. And you picking her up. Bro, you doing too much. You're more like a Devo type shit right now. Like if this was a movie, you would be Devo. Bro, she's crying now, bro. Let her go, bro. Bro, I knew it. I knew this was Mexico. I'm like, bro, this is not, bro. I knew this was Mexico, bro. But they doing extra and she pregnant? Come on now.
The police brutality continued, and several people had now started to come over to see what was going on. The officers eventually cuffed her and forced her into the police cruiser.
Bro, y'all finna break her hand. Yo, y'all, wow. I need both of y'all jobs today, man.
Jalissa continued to resist, but what Officer Hernandez did next left everyone in shock. Even his partner cop couldn't believe his eyes.
What the fuck he do? What the fuck did he do? What did he do? Oh! Oh, he broke her out the car! Bro, she spit on... Bro. I'm lost for words. I can't even say that. Like, she spit on you. I seen cops spit. Alright, they spit on you. You punched her in the face. grabbed her neck, threw her on the ground. She pregnant. Bro, your ass is cooked. Like, bro, take his badge, and then we take his badge, put him in jail too. Put him in jail, bro, and then tell everybody what he did. Say he beat up a pregnant lady on the street, random, off the bat, he getting that face.
The incident led everyone around the scene to scream and curse at Officer Hernandez, who had just knocked the pregnant woman unconscious.
Bro, she did say she's gonna die in the back of that police van. Cops always be escalating for no reason, bro. Bro, are you taking the words out my mouth, bro? But hey, but we gotta be real, bro. This is not USA, bro. This is Mexico. Oh shit. What the fuck that say? Yo. What did that say though? That just say Miami. I'm talking about Mexico. This is Miami.
The woman was taken to the hospital where she recovered. A few weeks later, she filed a complaint against Officer Hernandez, triggering an internal investigation. As a result, he resigned from his position, but she didn't stop there.
See, they try to resign before they get fired. Nah, we need you fired and we need you in jail.
Filed a lawsuit against both the officer and the city. The case is ongoing, and we hope that she gets the justice she deserves. Now, while this officer faced consequences, the next corrupt sheriff took corruption to a whole new level.
You do it as sheriff? Of course. Hands on. Hands on, brother. That's the only way to go. Yeah. Hard charging. Yeah. That's what you have to bring. Yeah. That's a lot of wax.
On December 3rd, 2022, Crawford County police officers pulled over Johnson County Sheriff James Stevens for speeding. However, as they approached his vehicle, it became clear this was more than just a routine traffic stop.
Hold up. A sheriff stopping a sheriff. Whoa.
Hello, sir. What's up, boys? Hey, I'm Trooper Price, State Police. We're gonna stop you coming up flashing lights there. You were speeding just a little bit. By flashing lights? There used to be flashing lights. It's the 71 to 282. How fast are you going? You're going 50 and 45. Not that big of a deal. Not bad. Yeah. Not too bad. Yeah, not bad. Do you have your license on you? Yeah, I do. You got your registration and insurance. Is this your car? Well, it's the county's. The county's? Yeah. I've been the sheriff for the last 4 years. Oh, okay. All right, guys. You'll have to bear with me. I know we just got the insurance couple of.
What you mean it's the county's? That's not your car? It's a police car. The police give them customized cars? What the fuck? What you mean it ain't your car, dog?
He wasn't actually stopped for going 50 in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. The FBI had been tracking Stevens as part of a corruption and narcotics investigation. It turned out he was in Crawford County for exactly that. Another shady deal.
Okay, I was like five miles over the freaking speed limit. What the hell?
Well, I went to visit a CI. Visit who? A CI just north of town. Delivered some bags of goodies up there. What did you deliver to him? Well, his wife. Let me pop the truck and I'll show you. There's some goods at the co-op deal we did. Yeah. Where it's giving out to needy families and stuff like that. Hey, if you don't, good deal. Hey, since you're off now, just throw your service weapon over the passenger seat. Come back here. So you said you met a CI? Yeah. What, like a confidential informant? Yeah. But I mean that's what were you taking him? These right here, brother. These are things that we put together. Little care packages for homeless, or not, well, people in need. Oh, really? Things like that, yeah. So why is your CI in Crawford County? Well, got them in Crawford County. I've got CIs, and I got one in Sebastian County. Got Franklin. Oh,
They
Johnson?
They just drive to Johnson to work, or what?
No. They're just information.
Him being an officer, he knows something up. Him being an officer, he knows something up, man. He ain't telling me him an officer right now, he don't know that they asking a little bit too many questions. Him being an officer, he didn't know that? Nah, man. He know they know something, man. Cause he's an officer too, bro. You gotta really, you feel me? You really gotta think like an officer, man. So if the officer asks me a lot of questions, then I'm an officer. I'm knowing they know something, man. Off the skip it a dip, rip. You feel me?
The sheriff had no clue that the FBI
Nah, he had a clue.
monitoring him.
I'm
and
telling
he
you.
knew how he had gone into a residence and came out with some narcotics. Even
he
the
know that.
troopers on the scene weren't buying his fake story.
It's kind of weird.
Get information.
Well, it's kind of different. I mean, I've worked narcotics a lot, you know. But
Yeah.
I hear of people having CI and stuff, but I've never heard of them like a sheriff or a sheriff's department outside the county that works outside of Johnson County. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We do it, brother.
Do you?
You bet. You bet.
You do it as sheriff?
Of course.
Hands on.
Hands on, brother. That's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Hard charging.
Yeah.
You bet.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
So you just up here fixing to head back to Johnson
I'm
County?
gonna pull in here, buy a knife, and then head back home. Yep.
Yeah.
Got a parade at 5 and head back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is one of my new guys, so just talk with him for just a second.
He brought a Ricky over here? Ain't no way.
Guns and like that on you? Nope. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, buddy.
It didn't make sense that a sheriff had to personally travel to another county just to pick up a few grams of narcotics. Shortly after, an FBI agent arrived, and things were about to get much worse for the sheriff.
FBI? Federal Bureau of Investigation? You cook, bruh. And I fell down to my knees when the law came. You hear the FBI, just know you better start shit. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Like, if I'm ever in an investigation and the FBI step in the room, go ahead and give me that Big Mac meal. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead and give me that Big Mac meal with the side of fried. Sweet tea for the drink. No pickles. It's like shit. It's like shit. You feel?
Hey, Sheriff, let me ask you this. You don't have nothing illegal in your car, do you? Nothing you're not supposed to have? No drugs?
There could be, there could be drugs in there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There's some, my CI just gave me some things.
What's
just in
things?
passing, there's some little,
I don't know what things are.
There's some butter and,
like marijuana?
Yeah, like a butter marijuana and 2 little buds that through the course going on, carrying on, talking to them.
Hey, go ahead and put your hands behind your back real quick, okay?
What? Hold on, that sounds like for personal use, bro. He said some butter. He said some butter and 2 buds. So basically, he's cooking some food. He making edibles. He making edibles. That's what he doing. He's making edibles. He's not doing nothing too crazy unless he's putting the drugs in the jail, fucking whole jail system up. You feel me? Feeding everybody in the jail. Hold on. I might be on. See, that's why I might need to be in the FBI, because I know I'm just breaking it down like how I see it. You feel me? He probably breaking it down. You feel me? Getting like thousands off that little bottle, that little thing of jar. You feel me? I'm telling you, he a sheriff, bro. It makes sense, bro. Tell me it don't make sense. That shit makes sense, bro.
This whole deal's odd to me. And so, as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and detain you, okay?
Seeing the FBI agent arrive, Stevens quickly
Okay,
admitted to having narcotics inside his car. As a result, he was promptly placed in handcuffs, and things were only about to get worse for him.
Because I've never heard of a sheriff not saying that what you're doing is wrong, but I can tell you this. I've been working narcotics for 7 years, okay? And I've never heard of a sheriff himself coming out. I'm not saying it don't happen, because it does happen, but not very often that comes out and works narcotics on his own and stuff like that, okay? So, and now that you said you've got some narcotics in your car, we're going to search your car, okay? Is this your personal car, or is this your...
No, this is a county-owned vehicle.
Okay.
No, he did that in the carry-on video. No, he should. No.
wouldn't quite call it personal use.
Let me ask you this, just, do you think, if you were in my position, would you think this is odd?
Trooper, based on
I'm talking outside of them being here. Look at me. Oh, you're talking
I'm
to me.
with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
I'm asking you.
I'm going to go ahead and just evoke my rights, and I'm going to speak to Tony and see him under arrest. And you guys,
okay.
I'll be respectful and do whatever you do.
I understand. Okay. I'm going to let you hat right here, okay?
All right.
Sheriff Stevens knew his time was up and
Yeah.
that he would soon be behind bars. Realizing this, he refused to answer any questions while the troopers searched his vehicle.
But don't need to talk to nobody. Them are your friends. Them are your colleagues. That's cooked.
Okay.
Them are your friends. Them are your colleagues.
And these?
No, those are just references.
Imagine arresting your boss though.
Hey, since you told me where those are, you want to just tell me where the bud is?
Huh?
Since you told me where those are, you want to tell me where the bud is?
They're in the trunk.
Okay.
Put them in a plastic bag.
Okay.
A trash bag.
Okay. Huh?
Those are the two items I was referring to.
Yeah. That's a lot of wax.
There's butter.
Butter, wax, still a lot.
An extensive search of his vehicle revealed marijuana, oxycodone, and hydrocodone inside. At this point, he was formally arrested and about to be taken to the
Yo,
police
yeah, he
station.
trafficking that.
You carry a lot of Narcan, don't you?
Yo, he trafficking that shit, chat. He get that shit out the mud.
Hey, I'm just gonna let you sit over here, okay? I'm gonna put you in my car. You know, if the right to remain silent, anything said can be used against you in the court of law. You're right to attorney present for any question. You can't afford one to be appointed for no additional charge. You understand all that?
I do, sir.
Okay. Let me ask this. Would you like to talk about anything we found in there so far?
No, I told you everything that was in there.
Well, I'm asking, do you want to talk about any of that?
Fuck no.
Well, there's an explanation for everything that's in there.
I'm asking you, would you like, if I ask you some questions, would you be willing to talk about it right now?
Not at the moment. No,
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
Yep.
Eventually, Stevens was charged with felony simultaneous possession of drugs and firearms, felony possession of a controlled substance, and a misdemeanor speeding count. He pled guilty to felony possession of hydrocodone and received a 6-year suspended sentence. He was also immediately removed from his position and forced to surrender his law enforcement certification. Next up, this crooked cop was taken to the cleaners by his honest supervisor.
If you fail to provide your documentation, you can be placed under arrest for obstruction.
You think so? And I don't need to show ID to do that.
You don't have to show ID right now. No, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice day, officer.
You too, sir. Have a great
Hope you learned something today.
New Jersey police officer Frank Moschella showed a clear lack of understanding of the law when he tried to intimidate a man who was peacefully exercising his constitutional right to film in public.
You're working on a story for the township.
Well, about the township for me.
For you?
Yes.
What are you making, a documentary?
It's a news story.
News story?
Yeah.
You have ID?
I always have ID.
Okay. Can you provide that?
No.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do, sir.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
And what law is that?
Well, it came in as a suspicious person. Anytime we
Okay.
investigate as to somebody calling in about suspicious, we need to at least identify who it is we spoke to. You're not.
What? Say, bro, I'm playing that police game all wrong. Cause I'm pulling up on people asking for ID off rip. You can't do that. Okay. All right. Police simulator. I wonder why they negative me every time.
Well, you do.
What law is that?
To know who you are.
What law is
If I'm
that?
investigating a crime. It's actually called obstruction if you fail to provide
Wrong.
documentation. No, sir.
Quote that statute. Quote obstruction. No, apparently you don't.
Sir, look, I'm not looking.
I have to commit an unlawful act and prevent you from performing your unlawful duty to be in violation of obstruction.
Currently, right now.
So what's the unlawful act?
Right now, it came in as a suspicious
Okay,
person.
and what statute is suspicious?
Suspicion alone is not reasonable, articulable suspicion to detain someone and demand their ID.
Yeah, teach me some, man.
Officer Frank had no clue he was up against someone with a much better understanding of the law than him.
It has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. What's the law?
To determine what's going on. So all
I'm taking
asking is
pictures in public.
identify who you are. You're telling me you're doing something.
Okay.
That's fine, but I need to verify who you are.
No, you don't.
So in the event that something turns into something, I at least can say, all right, I went out and I spoke with this person. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be.
No, you are. You can come out and say, good morning, sir, how you doing? Taking pictures, enjoying your First Amendment right to take pictures in public?
What was the first thing that I said to you today?
What are you doing?
I said, no. I said, how are you, sir?
Okay, how are you?
Did I not say that to
Yeah,
you?
you did.
So you just asked me, what did I do? And I already told you what I said.
Okay.
I said, how are you? And I said, what are we doing? And you told me what you're doing. And I
And
said,
that's
that's
it.
fine. And I explained to you why I need documentation from you, just to verify who you are.
Okay, but you don't
That's
need to
it.
verify who I am.
I unfortunately do. Yes.
No, I have the right to privacy in public.
You do, to a certain degree.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is within that degree.
Yes.
Yes.
But again, if we're investigating it for suspicious because somebody called it in, it's not like we just...
It doesn't
came
matter
out
if somebody
here-
called it in.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so if you're outside on your property mowing your lawn and somebody says you're suspicious and the police come by, you have to give them your ID?
To verify that you live there? Yeah.
No, you
What?
don't.
Yes,
It's
you
your
do.
property.
The individual, later identified as Alex, was relentlessly challenging this tyrant who seemed to love the sound of his own voice more than the law itself.
Documentation, otherwise you are going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
I do not have
Very, very
identification on me.
Well, so then you lied to me because when I first asked you if you had identification on you, you told me yes, I do.
Well, I have fingerprints and retinas.
No, that's incorrect. I asked you, do you have documentation? Do you have identification? Okay, so who are you then? Because we're going to have to verify who you
I'm
are.
not gonna
You
answer
ready?
any questions.
And here's the other problem. Now you lied to me, so now I have a concern as to whether you're being truthful and honest with me. Do you understand?
Okay, well,
If
you're not
I
being
find
truthful and
out-
honest with me because you haven't quoted the law yet. Then I'm
I
real
don't
to
need-
show you
sir,
ID.
I already explained to you what I need to
Supervisor.
do. If you fail to, there's actually a supervisor right there.
Okay.
Okay?
It didn't take long for a supervisor to arrive on the scene, and unfortunately for Frank, this would quickly turn into a law
shut that
lesson
shit
for
down?
him.
Now, if I find out you're lying to me, now you could be charged with hindering.
Do we have a
which
sergeant?
means giving failed documentation.
No.
You have two
going on, sir?
sergeants, right?
Two?
Sergeant
Okay.
Perez, what's going on?
So what is your name and what is your information?
I'm not answering any questions. Personal information.
Okay, well then you're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
And what
Okay,
law
with
is that,
sir?
Sergeant?
He doesn't need to explain it to you.
Well,
I
he
already
does
told you
actually.
that's what it
He
is.
actually does.
Frank, just hold on a second.
So let's find out.
Can I just ask you what you're doing here?
Yes, sir. I'm in public taking pictures of a public building, expressing my First Amendment right to freedom of press.
Okay.
I'm here to actually file a complaint.
Okay. You have that
Against-
right. You have all those rights. You just
Thank you. Well, he appears to tell me that I don't.
Now, just so you know, there are areas of this building that are posted.
Absolutely.
That are off limits.
Yep, like
All
the
right?
back of that parking lot there, it says
you
restricted area,
obviously
can't go back
enter
there.
those areas or video those areas.
Absolutely.
Other than that, if you want to walk around with your camera, you can walk around with your camera.
And I don't need to show ID to do that.
You don't have to show ID right now. No, sir. All right, sir?
How's that?
Well, that's incorrect, actually, in that respect.
Oh, is it? Is it?
It's
So your
different
sergeant's
than what
wrong.
you explained.
Even after being thoroughly humbled by his sergeant, Officer Frank's arrogance remained intact. He had had the audacity to call his superior wrong. These crooked cops will do anything to avoid admitting their mistakes.
So your sergeant's wrong? So your sergeant's...
We're not going to get into an argument here. So we're all set,
Because
all right?
I was just threatened with arrest for not providing identification. It's a violation of Fourth Amendment.
All right, sir. But now we're clear on what's going on, right?
Is he?
Are we all clear?
Is he clear? Because I'm clear and you're clear.
Everybody here is clear, sir.
Very good, sir.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
Continue what you're doing.
I appreciate your
All
help.
right? You have a good day.
You too.
All right?
Thank you
We're
very
all
much.
clear, guys.
Thank you.
All right?
Have a nice day, officer.
You too, sir. Have a great
Hope you learned something today.
The supervisor immediately de-escalated the situation, allowing Alex to film, and also went on to correct Officer Frank, who was having a tough time accepting his mistake.
Walk of shame.
This was indeed a classic walk of shame, and Alex really did have the last laugh. It turns out that sometimes it is the junior cops who are up against their bosses breaking the law.
Hello? Man. Damn near almost the end of the video. I should have just ended it.
Guess it.
Oh, I seen this one. Guess who I just put over? Frank Castle. Frank Castle? Get the fuck out of there. Only real ones know who Frank Castle is. Man, I be having those crazy ideas, bro. Right now, I just got an idea to like polish the skin. Get my boy up.
On March 19th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a home in Georgia in response.
You got the motherfucking kids calling the cops. If you got the kids calling the police, you know it's serious. You feel me? You know it's time to clutch in. You feel me? But terrified kids call cops to a house of horrors. That means something going on, a crazy house. Hold on. Wait, Chad. Let me show y'all this video, though. Well, I can't even show y'all this video. But tell me why. Hold on. Let me give you a little story time real quick. Talking about House of Horrors. I just went to a House of Horrors. No, I didn't go to a House of Horrors, but hold on. Hold on, chat. Let me give y'all this little story time about this shit happened recently. Like when I was at I went to the Rocks. Damn. That shit don't even show up. Alright. So I went to the Rocks, right? I went to the Rocks. Me and my brother, we went there. It's late night. We coming back on the trail. Bro, we coming back on the trail. It started off weird. We coming back on the trail. It's pitch black. Like it's like back like this. Like you can't see nothing. You feel me? You can't see nothing. So it's pitch black. My brother got his flashlight on. We got this flashlight on. And my brother had a smart idea because it's like a little trail. So it's like the forest area and all that. So it's like he had a smart idea to turn on the light. Mind you, we the only people on this trail at this time. We only people with a light on. We seeing people walk past us and stuff, but we the only people with lights on. Like, are we the only person who thought to use a light on the trail in the pitch black? Like, was everybody tweaking except us? Like, I don't know what's going on, but we got our lights on, whatever. We walking down the trail. We hear some footsteps running down full speed. We like, what's that? We hear footsteps. It's this white dude. I mean, the white dude running up full speed, right to Nell with the flashlight on. He like, where my friends at? Where my friends at? Nigga Nell like, hold on, bro. Where your friends at? Your friends down there. Your friends down there. Go down there, bro. He like, all right, bro. All right, bro. And then he left, but he ran like full speed to the light. Then we walking past, man. We walking past. I look to the right. I see a body passed out, peed his pants, flexed out, laid out. I'm thinking this dude dead. I'm like, yo, Nell, look to the right. Nell looked to the right. He jumped back. Oh, where's the dead body? He started grabbing me and shit. I'm like, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro. It's a dead body right there. Nell like, shit. That's a confirmed one, bro. That's a confirmed, bro. Look, he peed his pants. I'm like, bro, all right, bro, go ahead. I said, what I said? I ain't gonna cap. I was like, bro, we need to call somebody or some shit. I ain't gonna cap. That nigga Nell was like, nah, bro. We gotta go. Then the nigga just hop up, start screaming, and start chasing us. He ain't chasing us, but he just hopped up, We got up out there. We like, what the fuck? Then we just get up out there. But that shit was weird, though. Two things. I think he's with the drunk people, though. He had to be with the drunk people. Everybody was drinking that night, except us. Only sober ones. We had to be, because we don't know the lights. You feel me? What if I just take this? I'm gonna take this down. Take it down. Oh no, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it in the Discord. I think I dropped that video in the Discord. No, I don't think y'all want to see that shit. No, I can see that shit. That's what I can do. Let me see the video, because I didn't even see the video my damn self. Hey, do you think this vid, you think it, bro, he wasn't dead though, he hopped up. So it's not even like that. But I could definitely show that in the Discord though. But they probably think it's a dead body, bro. I don't know. Cause I thought it was a dead body. Dead body, dead body. Niggas just got sidetracked like a bit.
On March 19th.
But I think I want to get scared, bro. I went on a ride. I went on a ride like a couple of days ago. I went to Busch Gardens, bro. And I think I want to get scared right now. So I'm going to go ahead and play the scary game and shit. That shit got an update. Low key just blew me. Let me really tap in with this shit though. I ain't never like really tapped in with this shit though. I really gotta get more games for sure. Look at my home screen though. Run Fox. Alright. For real. I'm really alright. I really gotta read this shit. Like, so I can get far in this zone. Cause I did not get far.
Over, officer.
I feel like to get far in this game you really gotta learn. Okay. I really have to be on police business. Lock in day. Alright.
As a patrol officer, your duty is never really over.
Alright, let me clock in. Ain't no free duty. Hold on. Oh, already clocked in, okay. Clock in, bro. Okay, I always do this, hold on. Bro, I really need to...
We've been getting a lot of calls concerning the parking situation over the last few days. Will you keep your eyes open, officer?
I can take that.
Alright, I gotta watch the parking. Alright. Parking only duty. Parking 12 noon, 4 p.m. Wednesday. What day it is? What the fuck day it is? It's not the real date in real time, bro. Hold on. That person just littered. Oh, hold on. Just littered. I ain't know. You might go to jail for this. We're going here,
Let me see your ID, please.
See your ID real quick.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
You go ahead and see the ID. Alright. Wait, is this you? Oh, them eyes great. Ray, them eyes great. This ain't you. This ain't you. Bro, that ain't her, bro. That's not her. Bro, that's not her, bro. Bro, that's not her, bro. Hold on. Bro, that's a fake ID. No expired ID, nigga. That's not. Alright, bro. I ain't even gonna handcuff you for that. But that ain't you, though. Go ahead and write a ticket, because you know that ain't you.
Will cost you $25.
You know that ain't you.
There goes my day.
I'm gonna let you go.
You can leave now. Have a great day.
Oh. That person just jaywalked. Man, do I really gotta get on that? I'm on the parking though, for real. I'm gonna let you slide, bro. I'm gonna let you slide. Go ahead. I gotta talk to you though, cuz. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ask for the ID.
Show me your ID.
Yes,
officer. There you go.
You got blonde hair. If you got black hair on this picture, you cook. Okay, you good. I gotta give you a ticket too.
You will be fined for jaywalking, which will cost $25.
I gotta give you a ticket too.
Great. And I don't have a lawyer at hand.
Damn, I'm gonna let you go.
Everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
Thought that was gonna help you? Saying you don't have a lawyer? Nigga, get gone. You thought helping was gonna say you don't have a lawyer. What you thought this was? Man, we don't care about no criminals. Hold on. What's going on with this guy right here? Oh, he parked good. He good. I ain't gonna take his shit. Alright. I'm looking around. Oh, go across the street. Shit is good. Alright, you straight. You valid. You valid. See, everything be really valid. Like, I don't really see nothing going crazy with the streets. Like, it's not like Gotham City. Like, niggas not out there with blowers just shooting at people. Like, this ain't downtown. You feel me? We valid. We good. We got a handicap too. Yeah, I ain't even speak like that. I'm just suspecting the block, bro. I'm just suspecting the block. Hey, you smoking in public? Hey. Oh yeah, you on your phone. You good. Gotta keep the airway. Hold on. You cutting like that. Hold on. Bring up my index finger real quick. Hold on, stop the traffic and shit. Bro, I forgot how to do it, bro. Every time I forget how to do it. Alright. Let me see. Gun permit, no. I should have searched their ass. I'm gonna start searching y'all. In a full pat down. Whoa. You damn near hit that lady. Bro, how the fuck do I stop him though? Bro, oh no, I got it. I really gotta look it up. Nah, cause this is supposed to be a way I could stop that lady. That lady damn near hit my. Nah, we ain't going like that. That lady damn near. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, we already gotta go back to the index. I ain't gonna lie, cause like, for me to stop these people, I really gotta know how to do it. Multiplayer, reset. Yeah, but we might gotta start from the bottom. Continue shift. Multiplayer. Do I really want to quit? I want to learn how to do this shit though. Oh, his ass tweaking. Oh, his ass tweaking. Oh, I don't care if you pay for this. Nah. Can't be parking like this, buddy. You know what time it was when I seen you on the block, man. I ain't gonna OD, I'm just gonna. I ain't gonna OD. The shift is long over?
How are you?
What you mean this shift is long over?
Hi.
Shut your ass down.
Please allow me to frisk you for any illegal items.
Don't ever wave at me thinking this nice city. Oh, you good. I can't find a strap, boy. Alright, let's go.
You're good to go. Bye.
I'll teach you something like. Hold on. Why you keep saying my chips is over? You abuse your power as a police officer and search the person for no reason. Your actions have violated their rights. Oh my gosh. Okay. I knew that was gonna happen, but I didn't know they was gonna write me up off rip. I didn't know I was gonna get fired off rip. Like, you just gonna fire me like that off rip? Like, are you just gonna fire me like that? I was doing good. Damn. I gotta go back to the office, talk to my boss and all that. Nigga might have got me fired. I might get fired, man. What's the word, coach? This is my desk. Sit the fuck down for a second. How I get negative 0 points, but then I get negative 7 points? What the hell is going on? Oh, I get a radar gun. We got didn't start over. But if I join somebody's session, I ain't gonna know how to play. Fuck it, I'm gonna join somebody's session. My nigga gonna be like, bro, you don't know how to play the game. I'm like, bro, chill, man. Same lady, hold on. I'm gonna meet up with this nigga. Manage a major accident. Oh yeah, let me see something happening. How I get +6, +5? What was this for? Why she under arrest, gang? What's going on here, man? Let me see what the hell going on, bro. Yo, sir. Yo. Damn, you can't hear nobody? There you go.
Okay, let's just check if you're under the influence.
Ain't no way that's his weird voice. Hey, yo, Shawty, what you want to do? What you under investigation for? Let me know something. Liberty reason. Awful.
I'm just collecting a sample to see if you used any drugs while driving.
This is your accident report.
There's almost nothing written here.
I have to issue you a ticket.
No bullshit. I don't know what's right there. Shit, I ain't even gonna do too much on that. Bro, taking pictures, bro, got photography. Yeah, damn, hold on, gang. Bro, I don't know what's going on. Yo. Oh, I just gotta watch this? I'm finna definitely hop off this shit. That shit just blew me. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just watch what he doing?